Hey everyone, Michelle here, the Brave Homeschooling Mama. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you all 5 tips on how to avoid homeschool burnout. So welcome to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my videos. Today this is a collaboration with Jessica from the Wild Dog Way and Abby from Rooted in Rest. So make sure you check their channels that I will link below and also check the playlist. So for this collaboration, we are going to be sharing some tips or some ways to avoid homeschool burnout. This is the time of year, we're kind of halfway through our school year, and it can be hard. It's hard to start after the holidays. It's hard, it's cold outside, so you can hit a little bit of burnout. So I'm going to be sharing 5 tips with you. So hopefully, you can try a couple of them. One, to help you with your burnout. So make sure when you're done watching this video, you check the playlist so you can see everyone that's participating in this collaboration, so you can get some awesome ideas and awesome tips on how to avoid homeschool burnout. So the first tip I'm going to give you, if you're feeling like you're burnt out, especially this time of year, maybe try to incorporate something new into your school day. And it doesn't have to be anything that you spend a lot of money on. It doesn't have to be anything great and big. It could be something. It could be playing a board game every day. It could be just watching, a documentary in the mornings instead of starting with math. To just try to change some things around, incorporate something new, or changing something in the schedule might help just release a little bit of that burnout that you have, and your kids might have also. So when you have, just try something new. Changing the schedule, bringing board games in, maybe play one, board game a day, just anything, just kind of trying to change your routine and change what you're doing a little bit. That might help alleviate some of that homeschool burnout that you might be experiencing. The second tip, I really suggest, to get out more. One of the things, I love taking field trips, and this year now with COVID, it is hard to get out and hard to get those field trips in. Field trips for me are a way to avoid that burnout. I love to be out in the community and going to museums and going to different places. But just try to get out, try to find something that you can do as a family, or you can do with your kids at least once a month, to try to kind of break the school month, and trying to something to look forward to. It could be just a nature walk, or if try to find things that are open now that you can go visit, that will help you get out of the house, and to be able to feel better and avoid or release a lot of that burnout that you're feeling. And also have we haven't done this in a while, but we used to have a just because you can day. We'll just take a day off of school as a surprise, and we'll go see a movie, or go have lunch, or do something different. So, like I say, now it's a little hard because you are limited of the things that you can do, especially it's cold and you cannot do things, things outside may not look as enticing as something inside, and some of the things inside are closed. But just be, creative, take a day off, have a just because you can day, or maybe try to plan a field trip with friends or anything. So, to help you out. The third tip I have for you is for you as a mom to take some time for yourself. Either if it works for you to take some time in the morning and have, I try to get up early to have that time for myself. Maybe, I've been trying to get a workout in. So just try to take some time every day for yourself. Especially if you're feeling that, burnout, maybe at the end of the day, in the middle of the day, just take your time for yourself. And this is the things I struggle with. I always talk about this in my video, how I need to do more of taking care of myself. So when I'm planning, hopefully once a week, I would like to do a small hike, just, get out and walk. I did one this past Saturday on my own, all by myself. So it's the first time. It's a little bit, scary at the beginning, because when I got there was nobody there. But anyways, just try to do something for yourself, at least once a day, once a week, do something, especially if you're feeling that burnout of homeschooling. The fourth thing that I will, suggest, or a tip, when you're going through your school day and everybody's frustrated with something, either they're fighting you or they don't understand something, and they might, tears might come. If you are at this point in your school day where everybody's kind of burnt out with the day, they're frustrated, just stop and maybe start the next day. It's hard sometimes to continue through something and then you're frustrated and you take hours to do something, and then the next day you think, oh my goodness, this is going to happen again the next day. So if you feel you're frustrated, frustrated, there's tears or there's resistance, just stop and maybe come back, do something else, or come back the next day. So hopefully that will alleviate some of that burnout that you're feeling. And the last thing I would recommend is to read some good books about homeschooling, just to give you that fresh perspective. You get excited when you start reading about different things that some veteran homeschool moms are trying to tell you, and they're writing their books. One of my favorite books is Teaching from Rest from Sarah Mackenzie. It is a short book, easy read. And if you are feeling with that burnout and you're feeling overwhelmed, that's a great book to read. The Brave Learner by Julie Bogart is also another good one. So those are two of my favorite books. So there's tons of them out there, but those two are one of my top favorite. And I love Teaching from Rest for being, it's short and it's an easy read. And it's something that you can read every year at the beginning of the school year or in January when you are feeling overwhelmed. These are my 5 tips or 5 ideas of things that you can do to help you alleviate some of that homeschool burnout if you're feeling, especially now. This is a different school year. This is January, it's cold, you cannot do many things outside. This is the middle of the year, so this is when you might start feeling that burnout feeling. So hopefully these tips might help you. If you have any tips of anything that you do to help you alleviate some of that burnout, make sure you post them below. I would love to hear those. And also make sure when you're done watching this video that you check out Abby's and Jessica's channel and check the playlist below so you can see everyone's video that's participating in this collaboration. I will see you all in my next video. Bye.